All right, let's do an energy check and see the energy coming towards you this weekend. Doesn't have to be for the weekend, it could be longer, right? Take what resonates, leave the rest. We're going to use the Mystical Wisdom card deck, and then we're just going to clarify. Sinuses are killing me. I don't know if it's allergies or what. So somebody may be dealing with hay fever or allergies this weekend. Ooh, I love this. And then we're just going to clarify with a regular old tarot deck. Look at this. I love this energy at the bottom of the deck, though. Nine of Pentacles. And some of you are going to be looking good, smelling good, money is good, right? Feeling very confident, feeling very independent. Some of you out there are single. But I'm just getting an energy where, I don't know, somebody may be praying for you. Because look at this. Four of Swords bottom of the deck. Wow. The messages that come out before I even shuffle. So somebody's looking at you and they're liking what they see, right? Whatever you're doing, keep it up. It's working. Ow, follow your intuition. That's the energy at the bottom of this deck. But we're going to give it a shuffle and see what else comes out. Energy this weekend for the collective. Okay, so we just received two. Ooh, enlightenment. Oh, I love this. So pursue spiritual growth, right? So some of you may be diving deeper into your spirituality. Some of you may be like, having certain experiences, maybe even psychic experiences, paranormal experiences, right? Today's Friday the 13th when I'm doing this. And you may just be feeling a calling or something pulling you in terms of wanting to investigate more and dive deeper in terms of your inner growth and in terms of your spirituality, right? And becoming more enlightened. Like some of you may be in hermit mode. So some of you may be feeling more like, going within, being more still, being quiet this weekend. But what I'm hearing is the introspection that you've been doing and the inner growth that you've been doing, it's now starting to, or very soon, it's going to reflect on the outside. And a lot of people are going to see it. You're going to have this glow up and you're just going to be looking fantastic. And not just that, but the opportunities that you're going to be pulling in are going to be even better. And you're going to have a lot more abundance and success coming your way because you're spending the time to work on your inner self, right? Diving deeper into your enlightenment and spirituality. Then the other card you received is Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. So some of you may, I'm hearing be still, try and make time for stillness as you're in hermit mode, as you're doing reflection, doing introspection, because there's a lot of messages that you're going to be receiving when it comes to creative ideas, getting this inspiration, right? And then in terms of like projects and businesses, something exciting that's going to filter in or come to you as you're spending this time in solitude and I hear quietude. And it could be related to a spiritual business, doesn't have to, but that's what I'm hearing. Messenger of creativity and hope. And then also, too, for some of you who may be feeling like, things aren't working out well, whatever I'm trying to do just doesn't seem to be manifesting. Spirit is saying, just be patient and continue to do that inner work, right? Continue to do that introspection because they're calling my attention to this elephant. And elephants to me are all about, history and wisdom and getting that knowledge. Some of you, too, your third eye, because they're calling my attention, or actually your crown, to see that light that's emanating from her forehead there. Like that's going to be really fired up, really active, very activated starting this weekend. And so, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to signs, because there's a lot of information that's going to be filtering in. Let's see if we get one more, and then we'll clarify. Yep, look at the bottom deck. You have invite in serendipity. Some of you may be seeing unicorns, right? That's confirmation, extra confirmation for you. So it's kind of one of those energies where just kind of like let things unfold. See what comes your way instead of trying to force something, making something to happen that may not be meant to happen, right? And allowing for spirit to bring you something new. Okay, let's see if we get one more and then we'll clarify. Anything else, spirit, for the collective? So this is kind of like a higher kind of like a message. Ooh, high vibrational type of message. Ooh, I love this. See, that's what I was saying. And I was getting that as a lot of you, as you're doing that inner work, you're going to be amazed at the things that you start to attract. And I'm hearing the things that you start to unlock. Like you're going to start unlocking doors. Like these, just like magic. You're going to have all these opportunities coming to you because some of you are going through a massive transformation with this butterfly because you just received Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. So some of you have two angels that are helping you right now. You have Angel Gabriel, and Gabriel's all about blowing that trumpet and speaking your truth too. You know what I mean? He's also associated with like the Judgment card in terms of rebirth, renewal. And then here you have Archangel Raphael, who's also assisting you. And this is when it comes to healing. So maybe that, whether that be inner wounds, childhood wounds, right? This angel is helping you power through that. And again, I'm getting as you do that inner work, things are going to start shifting in terms of your outer world, because just your energetic frequency is going to change, and you're going to start attracting wonderful things. Because look at this, you have potential. So this is what they want you to do. They want you to think big for your future, because there's a lot that you're going to be pulling in as you keep doing this work. So yeah, so even people looking at you and they'll be like, it doesn't seem to be doing much. She doesn't seem to be doing much. There's a lot going on underneath that you can't see, but it's going to pay off in the end, right? All right, so let's clarify. Let's clarify enlightenment, Spirit. Let's clarify enlightenment. Sun card. Well, shoot, they're just telling me that enlightenment means enlightenment. Because the sun card is a lot of clarity, right? And it too can be a very spiritual card. Some of you too may be having something happening in August, because I'm getting this fire, this Leo energy. Maybe some of you are going to get some sort of downloads, or maybe certain psychic gifts, for those of you who possess that, are going to come online sometime around August. But whatever you're learning, right, whatever is coming to you is going to be extremely beneficial in terms of providing clarity about the direction that you need to take, in terms of where you need to go in your life, right? Tell me about Archangel Gabriel. So here you go, Seven of Pentacles. So this is in terms of like your investments. Some of you may be reassessing, you may be analyzing, trying to decide, okay, what direction, just as I was saying, do I need to go in, right? Do I stay where I am? Do I continue doing what I am? Or do I try something else? And this is when it comes, particularly with money and a creative project or creative ideas. And again, just be still so that information, that download can come to you, because your guides are trying to communicate to you and tell you which direction will be more beneficial for you. Look, where you could go find your happiness, your Nine of Cups, right? Tell me about Archangel Raphael. Yeah, the truth, Ace of Swords. And it's going to be definitive. So when you take this time for stillness and for going within, you're going to download so many truths that you're not going to be confused anymore. You're going to know exactly what you need to do. And this is going to bring about a massive victory, right? Because Ace of Swords cuts through the BS. It's clarity, it's victory, right? It's like that divine truth that you're going to be downloading as you make time for this stillness. And especially, again, I keep hearing, when it comes to your career, or when it comes to some sort of creative endeavor that you're wanting to do. Tell me about potential. Four of Swords. But see, this is going to be something that you're dreaming about, because look at him. He's like there, and he's in that repose, and he has his arms, his hands clasped, like he's praying, right? Like praying to the heavens. So what Spirit is saying is, whatever you can think of, think bigger. Whatever you can dream of, dream bigger, because this is likely to happen. So whatever you're praying for, asking for, this is likely to come true as you're shifting and doing the inner work, going within, right? Healing, focusing on your healing, which can be hard, facing those tougher demons and things that you sometimes have to exercise, right? And but as you do that, it's going to pay off. One more. Yeah, see, Five of Cups. So some of you may have had something disappointing, right? That you may have to leave behind. You may have certain regrets. But what Spirit is wanting you to do, right, or to know, is don't focus on the things that didn't go well. Because what you're not seeing is right behind your two cups that hold a lot more promise. Remember, think big for your future, right? Because you have a whole lot more potential to unlock than what you think you've lost. So stop focusing on what you've lost, and instead start looking towards the future in terms of what's coming your way, and continue to do that introspection and that work. So if you're looking back at things, like some of you may be reflecting at, this didn't work out, and I should have known better, and I should have known, now that you kind of had this enlightenment, right? That would never have worked or it wouldn't have lasted. Stop beating yourselves up and focus more on what is coming your way. Release the past, right? Let it go and focus on the big things coming your way. Think big for your future. All right, this is a long, meandering reading, but I hope it was helpful, and you have a good weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.